My hope for this trip was to retrace a lot of the steps my mother, Margaret, took back in 1986.
If you're so lucky that she lets you know her heart.
And part of that was to locate the Franklin Produce Store, which was on my dad's mother's side. And then find a chapel that my great-grandparents were married in. So when we got there, it was pretty much the core of the building. Didn't stay there too long, but before we left, we wanted to make sure we took a picture of where my mom stood. Then we went to the Ballybunion Golf Course, where we had a toast to my mom. That was the beginning of an extraordinary day. We really wanted to find the house that my great-great-grandparents lived in the cemetery where they were buried. However, it was going to be more like trying to find a needle in a haystack, because we really didn't have a lot to go on. So on our way to a cemetery in Ballyduff to look for the gravestones, we unexpectedly met a woman named Margaret. She gave us directions that led us to a home owned by a family with the same last name as my great-great-grandfather. When we arrived, a man was mowing his lawn, so I got out to talk to him. I showed him my iPad. I said, maybe you would recognize the house. He says, yeah. He says, I know where that house is. And he said, that house is 50 yards down from the entrance from where we were. I thought it was going to be pretty cool just to be able to be in the spot that my mom was. So we walked down, and I'm looking, and I said, I can't find it. I said, where's the house? And I looked a little closer where this overgrown was, and sure enough, you could see the structure.
Can you go in?
And as we're talking, Mike shows up, who happens to actually be my cousin. And then he said, I can take you to the cemetery that your great-great-grandparents are buried in. He takes us to the gravesite, which he told us that the gravestone was toppled.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, a little overwhelming, to be honest with you. For our first day in Ireland, and to have all that happen is just unbelievable.